Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's 11 o'clock on the dot. Deja vu. I'm sure I said that already this week. Well, we're in the last week. I've got a coin because we're going to flip a coin to see whether or not we're going to be doing a Celtic cross reading or a fly on the wall reading. Okay, what should we do? I think we should do heads. Heads is a fly on the wall and tails is a Celtic cross. What have we got? We've got heads. We're doing a fly on the wall reading. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I felt drawn to do. But I thought, let's flip a coin. Happy Monday. Happy Mondays. I am, what cards are we going to use? Woo. Okay. Druidcraft Tarot. Whereabouts are they? Let's do a fly on the wall reading. Are we recording? Let's hope so. Oh. I wanted to say, look who's in the biscuit tin. But I think that should be... No, I'm not going to say that. Look who's in the reject bin. But look who's in the biscuit tin. Okay, let's settle into this energy on this Monday. I don't feel like I want to really stumble over my words, but we might have a case of that today. What a case of stumbling over our words. Hi, Lily. Licking her lips at me. Would you like a biscuit? You just had your biscuits. Your cat biscuits. You've already had a cuddle. Let's have a look at what's going on within the home. And whose story are we looking into today? Well, the King of Pentacles. Oh, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Mr. and Mrs. Okay, interesting that they would both come up for the home life. What's going on within the home? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. We'll look into that a bit more. Let's put it down. Come in, darling. Good girl. What should I have a look into now? Your work. Okay. So when it comes to work, how's work? However you want to look at work. Because the next one I'm going to look at is your money. So your work could just be, you know, your job, or it could be your mission work. It's just your occupation. What's your occupation? The world. That Queen of Pentacles is looking at that feminine in the world here. I just thought I'd point that out. There's a rabbit in between them as well. Let's look at your money. Chariot. Two of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. I'm not really channeling this at the moment, guys. Let me get the cards out. Home, work, money. Love, sex, romance. Let's look at love. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. That's the energy of love. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. And the energy was... What come through, and I'm not going to second guess it, is I love my divine feminine. And that's kind of coming from the King of Pentacles. Sex, the Fool. Romance, Three of Pentacles. Let's have a look at your health. Ace of Swords. Your connection with, Spirit. Six of Pentacles. The underlying energy. Five of Pentacles. There's an energy here that's getting in the way of the Two of Cups. That's all I can see. Okay, Five of Pentacles. This here I feel is the Divine Feminine's energy. And I actually feel like this is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm actually feeling as if the King of Pentacles is the rabbit. Did I say the King of Pentacles is the rabbit? The masculine's the rabbit. And he's being chased down by a Queen of Pentacles, which is someone that he's already in a commitment with. His wife, his partner, the one that he committed to. Okay. Five of Pentacles is the underlying energy here. So what's going on in the home? Well, I actually feel like the Divine Masculine is infuriated. There's a fire behind him. He's keeping himself covered up and he's watching everything that's going on. Okay, he's looking straight at me. Well, he's watching everything that's going on. But it's this Queen of Pentacles, whatever she's banging on a drum here. The bone collector. And then we have the rabbit. And I feel like the rabbit is the energy of the Divine Masculine trying to escape. But this feminine, she has this foot on her rock. So I want to say that she actually feels like the Divine Masculine is her rock. So she can't do without him, really. So she's going to try whatever she can to keep him. She is looking at the world. And this is meant to be your work. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles energy is focused on what is she going to do about, I feel this is you, Divine Feminine. We're in the world here. Okay. I was just looking at her being covered up here by this leaf. There's the energy of this feminine wanting to kind of have a look in the mirror and be like the Divine Feminine. There's that rabbit there in the background. So it's kind of like, I'm his rock. Oh, I'm his rock. He needs me. But really, it's actually this feminine here that needs the masculine. As I felt like the masculine wanted to be with his true love. So work is the world. The world is at play. Money, the Chariot. This feminine has control of all the money in the house. Oh, you march to the beat of her drum. Okay, yeah. So this masculine, he's really required to march to the beat of this feminine's drum. The Chariot energy here when it comes to money. So she has control of all the money. Mr. Invisible here. The Divine Masculine doesn't really get his hands on it. I feel like the masculine here, he's the worker. He works and brings home the money. And I feel like it goes straight to this Queen of Pentacles. She's in charge of the money, which then means the Divine Masculine, if he wants any money, he's got to go via the wife, the Queen of Pentacles, he's got to ask for money if he wants money. Even though he's earned it, he's got to ask for money. And then we have the Divine Feminine, who takes care of her own needs here. That is the card of the Divine Feminine. Okay. So there's a contrast there that the Divine Feminine isn't like this wife. Love. I'm feeling a bit of a karmic energy with this. As if she's going to a love spell. As if she's focused on maybe changing her appearance. Looks like she maybe has done something to her hair here. And I feel like because she's trying to mimic the Divine Feminine, so I feel there's a strong chance that this wife here, she actually knows about the Divine Feminine and she's watching. It's about her watching her reflection. Okay, interesting. But this masculine here, that could be him under the chair there. And then we've got the Two of Cups, which is actually the sacred connection, love connection. Two of Cups. So she's trying to pull this in. She's trying to pull the masculine in. It's like forcing true love when it's not. If it's not, it's not. Sex, taking a leap of faith. He's a fool. I actually don't feel as if really he's having sex. I feel like he's quite covered up here. This feminine could be pressurising him maybe for sex, pulling him in, luring him in a kind of seductive way. So I feel like she's trying to be very feminine. Okay. I actually feel like this masculine here is he's ready to go. He's got his bag. Got no shoes on. Got no shoes on. And he's got his Savon olive branch here. Oh my goodness. I felt the energy of I'd rather throw myself off of a cliff than initiate sex with this wife. So it's very much like she's very much in love with the Divine Masculine. She needs him. Is she very much, she thinks it's love. And then romance, we got the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like the masculine here is just working at work on his money. I'm feeling the energy that this feminine, this wife energy might feel as if the Divine Masculine is cheating. That I don't think that he's cheating, currently cheating. He's at home with the wife. But because of the distance, I feel this has caused this feminine to become inquisitive. Maybe to take a good look in the mirror, but I still feel like the Divine Feminine's energy is present. And I feel it's present around the masculine. So this feminine could be inquiring, are you like having an affair? And the masculine is just working. And he can back that up because people can see that he's working. So I don't want to say, well, does he have an alibi? Yes. Yeah, because he has actually been working. Because he's trapped. Don't walk on the keyboard, darling. You coming over? Good girl. Health-wise, the Divine Masculine, he's resurrecting here. So it's like he's rising, well, he's either rising or he's sinking. I could be thinking. Well, we know he's sinking. He's sinking. But I feel like the masculine energy here, he's not budging. So I don't actually feel like he's really going to be showing displays of unconditional love, true love towards this Queen of Pentacles. It's just not there. This situation will make or break him. He'll either have the strength to resurrect or he will just sink. The connection with spirit, well, it doesn't look too great. It looks a bit draining, as if one's trying to do it all on his own. This Divine Masculine could really do with some divine intervention, divine assistance here, to get out of this. This message was coming through last night. This Divine Masculine, I couldn't quite make sense of it. Was just saying my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. You're kind of like, really? Your hands are tied. And that would make sense with this reading. This Divine Masculine's hands are tied. So what to do then, Lily? Let's have a look at the Enchanted map. Because these are the only deck that have reversals in them. And we can mess it up a little bit as well. What's that card there that wants to be seen? Sad Embrace in reverse. Let's read it. I don't even know what number it was. 45. Very much the energy of someone's really finding it hard to let go. Okay. Are you suffering over your suffering? Do you feel that life is treating you unfairly and that you've been robbed or deprived of what you're entitled to? Do you long for a love that eludes you or the success that has been bestowed upon others? Righteous anger and a sense of entitlement lead to a trap of ego. Your suffering and loss will pass if you let them. If you hold on to your perception of unfairness, then you'll find yourself in its tight grip, unable to breathe freely. The only solution is to drop your victim stance and embrace the sadness so that it may dissipate naturally in time. Trials and tribulations build character, which is its own gift. Find something to be grateful for and take responsibility for your part in all matters. However painful it may be to sit with your sadness, remember that you are loved and will not be left adrift forever. Have faith, for this too shall pass. You are not a victim, only a traveller on a hero's journey. It's okay to be disappointed for now, but know that someday you'll look back and see great value in this experience. Interesting. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. Let's turn them around. Okay, let's look at this King and Queen of Pentacles within the home. The World card, when it comes to work, feels very much as if this energy of the Divine Feminine is getting closer and closer to the Divine Masculine's home. Wishing well, and it's up the right way. Okay, it's up the right way. Is there a right or a wrong way? Well, it's upright, 48. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. So desire is a sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Let's hold these guys up. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing this relationship between desire and inspiration. And I'm not really feeling that the masculine's really desiring this feminine here. This wife figure. That he's already involved with because she seems to have control of all of his life. His hands are tied. Any thought of escape, he's not really sure how that could even come about. Okay, seeing as she kind of knows his every move. Okay, so desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you've recognised a soulmate or are considering a baby. Okay. Well, the Divine Masculine, I don't feel he's going to be really wanting to impregnate this Queen of Pentacles. That's just a another way to get himself trapped. So, but I do feel like he's longing for his true love. He's had that aha moment. So perhaps you recognise a soulmate or are conceiving a baby or an idea. The wishing well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens, it just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside and be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. From your intention, not from your intention, it says form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Go for it, Divine Masculine. So form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, then trust in spirit, prepare to be amazed. And we flipped a coin at the beginning. There's no mistakes. Okay. I said your work, whether that's mission, and I actually feel like both. It feels like both the King and Queen of Pentacles is focused on maybe what in the world is going on. And this has everything to do with you, Divine Feminine. Okay, you're at the centre of it all. Centre of the world here. Like pinpointing with the world. Now, seeing as all the tools, shall we say the tricks of the trade are on the outside, I feel very much that this feminine here would try anything. To get in there. I'm not sure what that means. To get in there. To get in there. I feel like she's going to stop whatever plans may come up that could indicate that the Divine Masculine is coming closer to you, Divine Feminine. Stop you from getting there. Heal the ouch. Ouch. It's a spiteful one here. So she's hurt. And what do hurt people do? They hurt people. Okay. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul and mind. And I feel this is your energy, Divine Feminine. It's like you've healed. Okay. This is the time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviours in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life, and to commit to the healing path. Now, what's really coming up, shouting up, is this feminine has control of all the Divine Masculine's money. So I feel like she could be, you know, someone who's like, turn the light off, don't waste electricity, not wanting to... I feel like there's a lack. She feels there's a lack, like she wants more and more money to come in. So she's trying to hold on to it. Okay. So perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet. And I feel like this feminine she's going to try everything she can to, it's like to woo back her Divine Masculine. It's not her Divine Masculine, but, well, he's most divine. I mean, she's a lucky girl to have him, but I feel he doesn't want to be there. It's kind of a little too late. That's what it feels like. So perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat. I just had visions of, like, you know, oral sex. He doesn't even want a blowjob. You don't get to get your mouth around my meat anymore. You don't get to put your mouth around my meat anymore. It just feels like it's off-putting for this divine masculine. So perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Wow. Okay. So it does feel like there's a last attempt here, or it's the last attempt that this feminine is going to have to try. Money. I feel like the feminine has this money here. She blows hot and cold on really how she distributes that. It might be not enough this week. And I actually feel like the masculine, but you might want to observe actually the finances within your home. So if this feminine is in control of your finances, have a look and actually see how much she's saying that, you know, gas, electricity, all the bills cost, because I feel like she's actually stashing the money. I don't feel like she's being completely honest with you. So she might be telling you that there isn't any money, but there is. She's just being tight. Okay. And I feel like because she feels like something's on the horizon, she might need to take care of her own needs. I feel like she might already be doing that. I'm not sure this divine masculine's feeding this feminine here anything anymore. So the pressure could be put onto him a little bit. Oh, it feels like he doesn't care because he feels invisible anyway. So it feels like this feminine just wants him for his money. But now she wants to heal the situation, I think, because he has really, like, retreated from her. He might have said that he's leaving. He might have packed a bag. And I feel like this feminine's panicking. Where's he going? Where's he going? Does he have someone else? There's a divine feminine here. In the waiting. And I feel like she's been waiting quite a while. She's been watching this. It wants to call it a circus show. Go on for quite a while now. This clowning around. Let's get an enchanted map for money. Rock bottom. Card number 10. Took me to this energy. I really wasn't sure whether the masculine was rising or if he's sinking. That's to do with health. Surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. So, right, masculine, if you're looking for freedom, it's surrender and acceptance that will get you there. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you have been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear, like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Love. Queen of Wands. I do feel like this feminine's going to try and pull you in. And she's trying to pull you in, I feel like, for the time being, just to take your attention off of what it was that you were planning on doing. You were planning on exiting the building. So let's see what she can conjure up to keep you loving her. Compass. Card number 50. I don't really feel as if this feminine is going to be able to really direct the course of your life anymore, Divine Masculine. It's like she's not going to be serving up any more courses. I feel like you've learnt your lesson and you can move on. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. Help is coming, Divine Masculine. This stairway is going to go uphill. You are entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. This feminine's not going to be able to tap into that energy because she's too worried about this stuff it's going to talk about. Money, property, prestige, romance and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. So she can try, but she will not succeed. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. So know that spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. Okay. Sex. I've got the Divine Masculine. And I feel like he's actually saying to himself, I'll be a fool if I keep repeating the same. I feel like they're crimes. I feel like on here, I've got like a shiny bit just under my eyes. Starry eyes. His eyes are a little bit, look. The Fool. When it comes to sex, I'll be a fool. I'd rather jump off of a cliff. Nice. Who would want to stay with someone that felt like that? I'd rather jump off a cliff than have sex with you. Okay? The Fool. So I feel like the Divine Masculine here can see exactly what this feminine's doing. He knows her all too well. Slow and steady in reverse. I actually felt like he knows her all too well, but he was kind of, it's like giving someone the benefit of the doubt, but how long do you keep doing that? Someone changes just to kind of, in that moment, because it's like they can sense that change is on the horizon. Okay, but this masculine very much does look like he's had enough. Slow and steady, and he wants out. However that occurs. It means I jump off a cliff to escape this. It won't come to that because Divine will step in. And a stairway will appear for the Divine Masculine. He just needs to surrender and sit back and watch all the signs, synchronizations coming. Just follow those signs from Divine, the ones that Divine gives you, not the signs that this distorted feminine wants you to follow. Okay. I saw the sign. She may have seen the signs. This page looks very yucky. Splodges on here. The Fool with slow and steady in reverse. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. It's kind of like keep it zipped up in your pants, Divine Masculine. I wouldn't have any sexual contact or sexual exchange with this feminine. The aftertaste is going to be yucky. It will leave that bitter taste in your mouth. It says slow down, breathe and meditate. You're not a human doing, you're a human being. Just be. And I feel like you're not here to be used and abused anymore, Divine Masculine. And the Divine is stating that one. No more. It's no more of this nonsense for you. Okay, so you want a way out? It's coming. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now. Breathing in the beauty of your surroundings will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. All fruits ripen in their own time. And I feel like this Divine Masculine will be a fool to wait for this feminine to change anymore. If you want things to change, you have to change. And I don't feel this feminine is really prepared to change long term. Three of Pentacles. So when it comes to romance, I feel like the masculine was just out working. So he might be being accused of not working, not being at work. And I feel like this is because the masculine's very distant. He's distanced himself emotionally from the wife, the person that he has been in a commitment with. I'm not sure she really realises that he's not committed to her anymore. She does. She does realise this, and fear's coming. Let's have a look at this with romance, Three of Pentacles. But I do feel like he's got an alibi, so she doesn't have anything on him, which Divine will help out with, because there's no way that they're going to cause any more conflict for this Divine Masculine. It's like they're not going to hang him out to dry. Divine's got your back here, Divine Masculine. Intention in reverse. Card number 22. Come to stuck in the mud. Okay. Okay, so this is a position of the romance, and it says, are you clear about your intentions, or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or ambitions? This is a time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. And I feel like the Divine Masculine's focusing on work. He's kind of thrown himself into work, kept himself busy. I feel like his mind's been busy, thinking things over. So this is a time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is a time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. Intention. So still not quite clear. Still not quite clear what to do. And I feel that's due to the consequences that may be experienced if the Divine Masculine was to do something against this Queen of Pentacles' wishes. Well, health, you need to resurrect. Divine Masculine is most definitely working on, this is affecting your well-being. Commitment. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. Who do you commit to? $36. Do you resurrect this connection with your current partner in the hopes that things will change. You give her the benefit of the doubt. Or do you really know what will go on? What the true intentions are behind this? Let's read this commitment. 36. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body and soul, and this is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. I actually feel like the Divine Masculine feels as if he is in a commitment with the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminines very much will understand this as the faithfulness, okay, that she holds towards true commitment, true love is there. The Divine Feminine finds that she can be kind of repulsed by any energies that are not of this true nature. And it happens, you're just not attracted anymore to anything that's not true. Okay, so at the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. Okay, so others are more willing to enter into partnerships, and very much this Queen of Pentacles wants to save her marriage, partnership with the Divine Masculine. Okay, but you have to remember that partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the higher self in another. So I feel like the game that this feminine's playing is, well, I'll just act like what he's attracted to, the essence of the Divine Feminine. And that will automatically, like attracts like. That's what she kind of, he'll like me today. It's very short term. Your connection with Spirit, 6 of Pentacles, where you've been told to have faith, trust. That stairway is going to appear. A way out is going to appear. It's not good energy coming from this card. Bringing in the balance. The Divine Masculine here is very much struggling to bring in the balance. It's like everything he earns is going straight back out. How many people is he feeding here? And it's like, who's feeding his soul? He actually looks like, Divine Masculine, looks like you might be trying to find a way to stash your own money. Some of your money so that you don't hand it all over. I just feel that, although I can see 6 coins, although I feel the coins look wooden, what's that under your chin, under your beard? Looks like a big promise of a pentacle. 1 pentacle, prosperity, abundance. And something here about you taking it on the chin, which might mean that if you choose to stay in this connection, you sacrifice true love and your legacy. Just take it on the chin. It is what it is. Be very careful before you make such commitments to yourself and to others. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. You're flying, but you've gone to the floor. Rock bottom. What bottom? Okay, you're flying. Right, let's see if we can help you find a way out of this. You need to, like it said, follow your true north, your higher power, your higher self. Tap in with the divine. Flying. And it's like once you're flying above the maze, you're going to be able to see a way out, aren't you? I feel like you have access to this Divine Masculine. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar, the angels are waiting for you. You want out? Spread your wings and soar. Today you have invisible wings. Okay, very interesting. Rumi? We'll go to a Rumi. Okay. Beyond the threshold of fear. Card number 25. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi. How I celebrate for you. After so long away from home, you are finally returning, beyond the threshold of fear. You dispense with your doubts, hesitations, cautions, and tentativeness. They are old friends with whom you no longer have anything in common. Goodbye, old friends, I wish you well, you say, whilst turning your face to the burgeoning light of a new and yet ancient world. You are visiting, as though for the first time, and yet somehow also remember deep in your sacred heart. Finally, we can sit together in the charming courtyard at home. We shall tell our tales of adventure and laugh, and we'll dance and sing. Eventually days shall pass into night, and we'll gaze beneath our feet, our mouths gaping open in awe, and minds utterly blank, rendered dumb in sweet submission to beauty, as we watch the world spinning on her axis. After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. Push and pull, one step forward and half a step back. So it has been for so long, and you have endured. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. It was always a far less beautiful firework than your passionate conviction for love anyway. Better to let that dazzling firework come to light instead, much more satisfying. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. You are drinking the sacred waters to replenish you from your journey. The cups are pushed into your hands by encouraging angels as you approach that blessed sash marking the finish line. Your body and soul are on this journey together, and now they are ready for victory. And yes, to rest and recover from the effort. Rest now, before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. Interesting. I'm just going to reread that part. Rest now before a new adventure begins from a completely different state of being, from a completely different person. Your true divine feminine. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. You have broken through a barrier, a self-imposed barrier of fear, whether it seemed to originate from within your consciousness or from an external set of circumstances that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or just about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain, and exciting. Your mind might not have received the memo that fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, reassuring and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Your consciousness is strong to hold it in compassion. You don't collapse under its weight. In fact, it is becoming less and less substantial for you. When it is there, it seems less convincing than what it once appeared to be. Compelling still at times, perhaps, but not anywhere near as powerful as it once was. That power has been claimed by your heart instead. So give your mind the memo. Get used to the new way and take steps. Test your legs. You'll find them powerful and ready. Get set to fly. Test your wings. Trust is one, daring is the other. You'll find them enthusiastic for flight and ready to learn to ride the currents, purpose-built for soaring to great heights. Trust in your vision. Without the murky filter of fear, it is sharp and clear. You can see what is meant for you, what is true for you, and what is beckoning you forward now. Take the running leap. There is no darkness and light for you anymore, just life, living, free and clear. I'll be running and flying beside you. We'll soar and dive and rise together. Let's play. I'm going to end with the sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands at your belly and say aloud, with the aid of Rumi, who loves me without condition, and the loving grace of Mother Earth, I lay down all old fear that no longer serves my great soul purpose. I release it now with complete forgiveness, acceptance and gratitude. Be at peace, old fear. Thank you for your teachings. Return to the Earth Mother now. I no longer bind you to me. Slowly and purposefully move your hands from your belly towards the earth, as if taking the fear from your body and dropping it with reverence into the receiving earth at your feet. Repeat that moment. Repeat that movement 3 times, or for however long feels necessary. You may also like to repeat that movement with your hands, moving from your heart down towards the earth, and then from your head, sweeping gently down to the earth. When you are ready, say, through the grace of Rumi, fear is replaced with wisdom. I am gently, powerfully restored to my inherent divine radiance, ready to live my life with love filled with trust, patience, boldness, and tender affection. So be it, when you have finished your honouring ritual. And I have finished this fly on the wall reading. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care, much love. Bye for now.